It feels like I haven't recorded a video in so long. And it's honestly only been like a month, but if that, it's probably been like 3 weeks. But for some reason, it feels really weird. And I've been, wait, I think it's under my computer. I've been writing a lot. Um, so my feelings and my opinion is like all and like I this is all from the past month, and you can see the pages are full, but this is this is only from this month. So I've been writing a lot instead of talking, and now I feel weird talking because I've been writing. But it's so funny, like I feel like I can only do one thing at a time, which I mean that's everybody, but like if I'm talking all the time, I'm typically not writing. And if I'm writing all the time, I'm typically not talking. If I'm singing all the time, like my songs or other people's songs, I'm typically not writing any new songs. But if I'm writing new songs and working on creating new songs, I'm typically not singing songs. So it's interesting because before I really thought about this, I would beat myself up so much. Like I have seasons where I'll be playing instruments every day, all day, can't stop, right? And then I'll have seasons where I'm not playing anything. Typically, this is like month to month, sometimes 2 to 3 months, and I would beat my like specifically with the instruments. I would just beat myself up about it, like, oh my god, I have because you know what they say, you have to practice, practice, practice. So I'll be like, oh my god, like I haven't practiced in 4 weeks. Like I'm a failure. I'm a terrible musician, and I would just beat myself up about it. Or like if I wanted to, like I'm writing a couple different things, and if I hadn't written anything in the past 4 weeks, it's typically 2 to 4 weeks I start tripping. I'll be like, oh my god, I'm a terrible writer. Like what kind of writer am I? Um, but you know what they say about musicians, like you have to practice every day, every day, every day, which you do. But something I'm learning as I'm getting older is that everything does not work for everybody, and as an individual you have to find what works for you. So when it came to music and me not practicing, I like I said, I'd be beating myself up, and because I'm not practicing every day, or I haven't practiced for 2 months. Yikes, yikes. But I realized those periods when I'm not practicing, I'm typically doing something else. And it's just unrealistic to think that I'm going to be able to do everything and be everywhere all at once. And that is something I'm realizing being in New York, is that I cannot do everything. In the South, I could fit a lot more things in my day because the distance and just the amount of time it takes to get to one place to the next is rather short. I'm in a smaller confined area. So even me going across, like I could go across the city in New Orleans and come back and still have time to do a bunch of other things. If I want to go across the city in New York, that's like my day, or at least half of it, because to get there and to go back, that's half the day. So do I really need to go across the city? So I could fit more things in my day in the South, so I could exhaust myself more in that way. But now that I'm in New York, I really cannot do everything. Even right now, I said I was going to stay inside and I was going to just relax, and I met somebody on my way back that invited me to this place, and it's like, do I need to go? Am I gonna go? Yeah, yeah, I am. But I can't do everything and I can't be everywhere. And I'm so glad I'm starting to understand myself as a person in my process, because listening to other people, yes, you have to take advice, but like I said, you have to know what works for you as an individual. I know that when I'm not practicing instruments for periods of time, it's because I'm doing other things. I compose my own music. I make my own music. So how the hell am I going to practice for 12 hours a day and make compositions and rework those compositions daily for also 12 hours a day, and sing and practice my singing for 12 hours a day, and do any other thing I have to do outside of music for however many hours? It's not possible. So a lot of people will look at me and tell me, you like, someone told me I needed to get a singing teacher and I need to go to school to girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time for that. And a lot of people would deem what I'm saying as me not being dedicated or me not taking it serious. But the truth is, I can't do everything. And a lot of people who put all their eggs in one basket, they may be good at it in a certain way, but they are limited to what they can do. A lot of people I know, a lot of great musicians I know, they can't compose. They're not composers, they're musicians. They cannot compose a body of work. I can't. But I may not be able to play at the level that they can. And I respect that. But for some reason, when it comes to me and individuals like me, the respect is not, it's not equal. It's not equal. People tend to not take me serious in that aspect. And I don't care, because, you know, I met someone today on the street. I got this book from the library. Where's the book? Oh, it's right here. I got this book from the library. Cheaters always win. And I met this man while I was walking, and he said, "What does your book say?" And he read it, and he said, I don't cheat. I was born a winner." And he said, "You were too." And I was like, damn, he just killed the whole book with that statement. Like, I was born a winner. I don't gotta cheat. I was born a winner. I was like, damn. But, you know, a lot of people don't take me serious, but the people that don't take me serious, I think, are stupid. And if you can't see all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't see it, baby, I can't help you. I don't know what to, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you think I'm a joke, if you think I'm not serious, if you feel like I need this and I need that and I need this, then you're not the person for me. And that's really where I'm getting at in life right now. Is like, I'm not trying to make people see me for who I am. Those who have eyes to see me, see me. Those who don't. And what I'm starting to realize too is those who don't see me, they can't, they don't want to. And actually, those who don't see me for that, they see me as that even more. And they choose to try to belittle or ignore or write me off as not serious or whatever, in an attempt to delay the progress that's gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? So fuck you. Like, I just, like, you know. But I don't know. Hashtag I love New York, I guess. I don't know. Even though it took me 2 fucking hours to get to my fucking house. It took me 2 hours. Two. But also, as I get older, public transit systems are just terrible. And that's why I've been hopping the train. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like a real New Yorker. Oh, I haven't paid for a fare, and I want to say a month. When I first came here, I was paying for every fucking transit. I was paying every fare. Mind you, I was unfamiliar with the subway system, so I would be paying fares and have to walk right out because I'm not even fuck going the right way. I'm not even at the right train station. I'm not even on the right train. Like, I'm not even in the right vicinity. So I was paying fares and leaving right out, or I was paying fares, getting on the train, going to the wrong stop, having to get off, get on another train. Then I didn't know certain trains had transfers. So when I first got here, I was paying for every fucking. I was getting on the train, getting off the train, exiting the fucking subway station, and then walking to the next one, even if it was a transfer. So I was spending a lot of money when I first got here. Now, girl, fuck it. Like, I'm finna bend them knees and go on, like, literally. Like, I'm not, like, no. And I don't care because public transit, I don't understand. Well, actually, I do understand. Cheaters always win. I thought tax-paying dollars paid for public transit. I thought that was a government operation. So if tax-paying dollars pay for the subway system, then technically every time I buy something and there's a New York tax or a Louisiana tax or whatever tax, technically I'm already paying. So you want me to pay twice? Arguably 3 times, but I'm not going to get into that because I'm not trying to get political right now. But I'm just saying, that don't make sense to me. And then for the shit to be so janky and to take me 2 hours to get home and you want me to pay you, girl, bye.